What if that everyday muscle loss isn't inevitable but reversible? Muscle loss is real, up to 15% per decade after 50, but science shows you can rebuild muscle with these 7 habits. Today, I'm outlining clear, practical steps backed by research to help reverse muscle decline and boost your strength. Move with purpose every day. Consistent, intentional movement activates muscle fibers that might otherwise lie dormant. Studies confirm that even small increases in daily physical activity reduce muscle loss over time. For example, stand up without using your hands. Instead of sitting passively, rise slowly from your chair and take an extra step to the door or around the room. Research shows that low-intensity, consistent movement triggers muscle repair via progressive loading. Your muscles adapt when challenged slightly more than usual. Consider adding an extra 5 minutes of walking to your daily routine, using familiar settings like your living room or neighborhood streets for short, deliberate walks. Ask yourself, what extra movement can you do today? This isn't exercise for the gym, it's a simple practice of turning routine moments into muscle-building opportunities. Optimizing protein intake is crucial. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing protein, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. Every meal, particularly breakfast, should include sufficient high-quality protein to stimulate muscle repair. Start your morning with a protein-rich option rather than a high-carb meal. Options like scrambled eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt with berries, or a well-mixed protein shake provide the quality fuel your muscles need. Studies indicate that older adults benefit from distributing protein evenly across meals, maximizing muscle synthesis throughout the day. Reflect on your breakfast routine and consider replacing sugary cereals with high-protein alternatives. If you're not used to protein shakes, start with a small portion and gradually increase as your body adapts. Ask yourself how you can adjust your meals to include more protein, as practical dietary modifications can have measurable benefits on muscle function. Prioritizing restorative sleep is another essential step. Sleep is when your body produces growth hormone and repairs tissues, including muscles. Poor sleep disrupts these processes and impairs muscle recovery. Improve your sleep environment by maintaining a cool, dark room, avoiding screens or caffeine in the evening, and considering a magnesium-rich snack before bed. Clinical studies show that deep sleep phases correlate strongly with muscle repair and overall recovery, and even a 20-minute nap can be beneficial if nighttime sleep is fragmented. Create a consistent bedtime routine. Dim the lights at least 1 hour before bed, eliminate caffeine after noon, and consider using white noise or calming music to help achieve deep sleep. Ask yourself if your nighttime routine is truly supporting muscle recovery, because the quality of your sleep directly affects your body's ability to rebuild strength. Incorporating light resistance training does not require heavy gym weights. Your muscles can be challenged using bodyweight exercises or everyday objects. Simple movements, such as performing a sit-to-stand exercise, where you rise from a seated position without support, or using light items like soup cans for arm exercises, can stimulate muscle growth. Research confirms that even minimal resistance training triggers adaptive responses in muscle fibers when combined with proper nutrition and recovery. Develop a simple routine. Perform 5 sit-to-stand exercises 3 times a day, and as you grow more comfortable, gradually increase repetitions or try wall push-ups. Ask yourself what simple resistance exercise you can do right now, because even small challenges to your muscles build a foundation for greater strength over time. Staying consistently hydrated is essential since muscle cells are over 75% water. Adequate hydration is critical for muscle function and recovery. Even mild dehydration can impair strength and recovery rates. Establish a routine where you drink water at regular intervals, such as having a glass every time you finish a meal or when you move from one room to the next. Adequate hydration ensures proper cellular function and nutrient delivery to muscles, and studies indicate that sufficient water intake can reduce muscle cramps and improve overall performance. Use a marked water bottle to track your intake throughout the day, aiming for at least 8 8-ounce glasses daily while adjusting based on your activity level and climate. Ask yourself how often you pause to drink water, because small, regular hydration practices can significantly affect your muscle resilience. Allowing time for recovery is equally important. Muscle repair requires intentional periods of rest, and overloading your muscles without adequate recovery can lead to fatigue and injury. Avoid scheduling strenuous activity every day by alternating days of exercise with rest days. Incorporate gentle stretching or warm baths to ease muscle soreness during your rest periods. Medical research emphasizes that recovery is as critical as physical exertion, as adequate rest allows for the consolidation of the muscle-building process while reducing the risk of overuse injuries. Evaluate your schedule and consider whether you are giving your muscles enough time to recover, because recovery is not idle. It is an active component of muscle rebuilding. Building social connections through movement can further enhance your progress. Social isolation can accelerate physical decline, and group activities not only lift your spirits, but also serve as powerful motivators for consistency in exercise. Consider joining a local walking group, an exercise class, or even an online fitness community for seniors. Activities as simple as walking with a friend can create the dual benefits of improved muscle strength and enhanced social well-being. Studies show that social engagement is linked to increased adherence to physical activity and improved overall health outcomes in older adults, and that group exercise fosters a sense of accountability while building emotional resilience. Ask yourself if there is someone you can invite to join you in a walk or a simple workout, because even small moments of shared activity can lead to significant improvements in your overall health. Each of these habits, purposeful movement, optimized protein intake, restorative sleep, light resistance training, consistent hydration, structured recovery, and social engagement, is essential in the fight against muscle loss. They are actionable, science-backed strategies that you can implement immediately. Consider starting with a clear daily plan. Begin your day with a protein-rich breakfast, followed by simple exercises like sit to stand or a short walk. Maintain hydration throughout the day and, if possible, schedule a brief low-intensity walk after lunch. Prepare a light, high-protein dinner in the evening and establish a calming pre-sleep routine with dim lighting and a quiet environment. On a weekly basis, plan for group activities, track your progress in physical activity, water intake, protein consumption, and sleep quality, and monitor your strength through simple tests like sit to stand or timed walks. These habits are not theoretical ideas, but actionable steps grounded in clear scientific data. Research in geriatric medicine indicates that even low-intensity exercises can improve muscle mass and decrease the risk of falls and injuries in older adults. Protein consumption spread evenly throughout the day has been shown to improve muscle protein synthesis more effectively than consuming a single large protein meal later. Sleep hygiene protocols have been widely adopted as standard practice for enhancing recovery and overall cellular repair. These measures are not optional extras. They are imperatives supported by rigorous studies. To integrate these changes gradually, customize your movement if mobility is limited by adapting exercises to your comfort level. For instance, if standing up is challenging, perform seated leg lifts or march your legs while sitting. Tailor your diet by consulting a nutritionist or your doctor to adjust protein intake according to any chronic conditions or dietary restrictions you may have. Monitor your sleep with a diary to track patterns and note any improvements after adjusting your environment. Adjust your hydration goals based on climate, activity, and personal health, and consider using simple apps or wearable devices to remind you to move, track your steps, record sleep patterns, and monitor water intake. These tools offer objective feedback and encourage accountability. The 7 habits detailed here are critical, science-backed strategies to rebuild muscle, maintain independence, and improve quality of life. Reversing muscle loss is not a distant dream. It's a process that begins with immediate, practical actions. Every action you take, from choosing a protein-rich breakfast to scheduling a deliberate walk, contributes to the cumulative effect of improved muscle strength. Missing these habits, even momentarily, increases the risk of irreversible decline. The evidence is clear. Muscle tissues adapt when stimulated by regular, incremental challenges. Distributed protein intake throughout the day provides the essential building blocks for muscle repair. Proper sleep activates hormonal systems that drive recovery. Minimal resistance training forces your muscles to grow. Hydration and recovery work together to ensure that every action you take is effective. Today, I challenge you to assess your daily routines critically and identify one area that can be immediately improved. A small change that, when compounded, yields significant enhancement over time. This guide serves as your checklist for action. Move intentionally with every step. Consume adequate protein at each meal. Optimize your sleep environment and routines. Integrate simple, effective resistance exercises. Maintain regular hydration. Allow for structured recovery periods, and engage with others to boost accountability and morale. Your health is your most important asset. Do not wait until weakness sets in to react. Every moment you choose to adjust your habits is a moment gained in the battle against muscle loss. The science does not lie. Every deliberate action today is an investment in your strength tomorrow. Use this guide as a roadmap and let the knowledge empower you to take control of your well-being. This approach is precise and factual, offering direct, actionable advice supported by research. Implement these habits decisively, monitor your progress, and let each improvement reinforce your commitment to a stronger, healthier future. Your muscle strength is not predetermined by age, but by the choices you make each day. The research is clear, the instructions are simple, and the power is in your hands. Begin immediately. Your future self will thank you. Every practical detail provided here is designed to ensure that you gain measurable strength and improved muscle function. The evidence is solid, the advice practical, and the outcome is within your control. Follow these steps, commit to these habits, and transform your body's natural decline into a steady, positive progression toward enhanced strength and independence. Act with precision and let science guide your every move. Your muscle strength is waiting. Rebuild it now.